Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to explore Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramhansa Yogananda. This book is greatly enhanced by the fact that it is one of the few books in English about the wise men of India which have been written not by a journalist or foreigner but by one of their own race and training. In short, a book about yogis by a yogi. Named one of the 100 best spiritual books of the 20th century, Paramhansa Yogananda's remarkable life story takes you on an unforgettable exploration of the world of saints and yogis, signs and miracles, death and resurrection. With soul satisfying wisdom and endearing wit, he illuminates the deepest secrets of life and the universe, opening our hearts and minds to the joy, beauty, and unlimited spiritual potentials that exist in the lives of every human being. Let's see some of the book reviews. First, the contents of this book are unusual. The philosophical passages are extremely interesting. Yogananda is on a spiritual plane above religious differences. Second, one of the deepest and most important messages of this century. Now, let's move towards our 5 lessons from the book. First, Aum is the cosmic sound that is heard in meditation. Mark this, it is Aum, not Om. Aum is the creative word, the whir of the vibratory motor, the witness of divine presence. Even a beginner in yoga may soon hear the wondrous sound of Aum. Aum of the Vedas became the sacred word Hum of the Tibetans, Amin of the Muslims, and Amen of the Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, Jews, and Christians. Its meaning in Hebrew is sure, faithful. I also do Aum chanting for 21 minutes on daily basis, and I feel its vibrations starting from just below my navel to tip of my nose. It feels good. It feels like I'm charged. You can also do your own research and find its benefits. And rather, you can start doing it to experience its benefits. Second, relationship between man's respiratory rate and the variations in his states of consciousness. A person whose attention is wholly engrossed automatically breathes very slow. Fixity of attention depends on slow breathing. Quick or uneven breaths are an inevitable accompaniment of harmful emotional states like fear, lust, anger. For example, the restless monkey breathes at the rate of 32 times per minute in contrast to man's average of 18 times. The elephant, tortoise, snake, and other creatures noted for their longevity have a respiratory rate that is less than man's. The giant tortoise, which may attain the age of 300 years, breathes only 4 times a minute. Here, the author very interestingly gives example of an ancient yogic practice, that is Kriya Yoga, by which one is able to cognize the breath as a mental concept and lower his respiratory rate. Please pause the video and read this abstract from this book on benefits of non-breathing and how modern science has discovered this. Now, the law of illusion or Maya, the principle of relativity and duality. God, the soul life, is absolute unity. To appear as the separate and diverse manifestations of a creation, he wears a false or unreal veil. Many great scientific discoveries of modern times have confirmed this principle. Example 1. Newton's law of Maya. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Action and reaction are thus exactly equal. To have a single force is impossible. There must be and always is a pair of forces equal and opposite. Example 2. Electricity is a phenomenon of repulsion and attraction. Its electrons and protons are electrical opposite. Example 3. The atom or final particle of matter is like the earth itself, a magnet with positive and negative poles. No law of physics, chemistry, or any other science is ever found free from inherent opposite or contrasted principles. Example 4. The principle of the electron microscope, discovered by Drs. Clinton J. Davison and Lester H., who found that the electron has a dual personality, partaking of the characteristics of both a particle and a wave, that is, both matter and energy. Now, the author says From both science and philosophic perspective, there is no material universe. Its rap and woof is Maya illusion. Now, our fourth learning. The universe is represented in every one of its particles. Everything is made of one hidden stuff. The world globes itself in a drop of dew. The true doctrine of omnipresence is that God appears with all his parts in every moss and cobweb. Now, our fifth learning. The lotus flower is an ancient divine symbol in India. Its unfolding petals suggest the expansion of the soul. The growth of its pure beauty from the mud of its origin holds a benign spiritual promise. And this justifies that each and every being on this planet is spiritual, whether he is aware or not. I have to say that this book is of another level. I still have not understood many of its sections, and I think I will have to read it again to understand it better. So please do check this book to know the magic of yogis.